Hello, hello, hello. We are currently on the boat heading to Tobago. I arrived about a week and a half ago, and all of that has been basically wedding organizing. And now it's time to relax a bit. We are on the EBT James. For some reason, there was only a 4 o'clock sailing today. The boat actually left early. They advised for economy to come 45 or 30 minutes before, but we actually got here like about 2:30, going on to 3 o'clock.
Oh, good day. Nothing. Right. So you kind of young
Flowing through space till I landed on the record that my grandma would play. Talk sweet like jazz in the park after rain. What a crash, no green room, you feel safe. Put the phone on
All instructions given by members of all crew.
And we were on the boat by 3:11 or 3:10, and by quarter to 4 the boat actually started to take off. Hopefully that means that we arrive early. We were supposed to arrive, I think, either 7. Yeah, we were supposed to arrive at 7.
Put the phone on mute, let the silence explain.
Half 7, and we just got off the boat, so we just got into the vehicles. They changed up how they do it. So before, they used to let car passengers go into their vehicles first and then walk off passengers, but now they're doing it walk off passengers and then people going into their vehicles. And also how they used to do it before is like when you're starting to dock, they will let persons start to go to their cars, but now like they dock the whole boat and let walk off passengers go, and then car passengers got into their car. So interesting. So even though we left before 4 o'clock, because we left like quarter to 4, we still got in like after 7. It was choppy, but it wasn't like choppy.
Silence explain. I don't need much, just a book in the brain. Used to chase things that will run from me. Now I sit still, let the peace come free. Paint a verse in the sky with a loose leaf. While the moon do a dance with a soft oak tree. Let it ride, let it be what it be. Got a breeze in my chest and a thought run free.
We have made it to our stay. It's too dark to see, but it's really nice. The guy is so interesting, like life is so interesting. So we made the booking on booking.com, and immediately after we made the booking, the guy messaged us if we're from Italy. So he's actually from Tobago, but he spent some time in Italy as well. That was interesting. But anyway, now that we made it here, I can't remember the room that we booked, but I think he upgraded us. So we booked a studio, and he actually gave us the pool room, and we also like got some fruits for the stay. So I can give like a small bedroom tour. This is the bedroom. So I guess this is the master. This looks like a king size bed. And we also got some local fruits. And I even brought an avocado, but this avocado looking like heaven, sent from heaven. Look at the color on this. Look how glossy it looking. This avocado looking real good. He hooked us up with some starch. He hooked us up with some Julie. We have some bananas, pawpaw, pineapple. These fruits get in touch. This is moi, chow chow. A sink for some reason. In this room, in here is like a linen closet. Also a closet. Then this is where we have the bathroom. So a sliding door, toilet, shower. This is how you lock it because it's shared with this next room, just in case you have anyone else, but we don't. I don't want to lie for the bedroom is, but this is another bedroom. And then we just have like a small, oh, this is nice, a little closet, you know, to wash your hands and stuff like that outside of using the bathroom. Cute little closet as well, closet and sink. Also, you can't see, but a linen closet with some towels, and also entrance into the pool area. Lovely space, very cute. AC feels good. Look at the rug. Nice, nice, nice. So now we're just gonna go out. I thought that, because I was thinking that we could eat out, but I feel like we could eat inside. So, nobody likes that. This is the avocado I brought. This is the avocado from here. This is the residence that we're at, and this is just the front of the building, and I think it's called the Hummingbird Villa. It's located, I will call it Mount Irvin. So all the beautiful trees. Morning. It's the first property here. The person lives on building, so I don't know if this is where they stay. There's a dog and a cat on the grounds. I call her Tigress because of her stripes, and she's so cute and friendly. We booked this studio, but we actually he upgraded us to the pool view room. So I believe this is another self-contained unit here, and one is on the other side. There's this one, and I think there's also another to the back. What one? So this is our area here. We have 2 rooms. So this is like a small guest room, and this is like, I guess, the main room because it's like a king bed. It's a partially outdoor kitchen because it's covered, but basically it's outdoors, and it came equipped with everything. So we have a fridge. We actually have 2 fridges, stove, toaster, microwave. Some of these supplies were bought, but basically blender, chopper, ice bucket, well, kettle. We have dishes, and on this side, these are where the utensils and the dishes are. So knives, forks, pots, pans, bowls, everything that you would need. So the pool is like 8 feet. So we came in last night, so clothes are around. Oh, I need to take this outside, but I think I showed this. We got a basket of fruits, and we just have the little sink area here, which I find is so cool. Feels like you're like in a little window. So yes, today we're just chilling. We're just gonna stay by the pool. So pool. I have my SPF lip balm, and I'm just gonna put on some of my face SPF, and this is so hard to squeeze sometimes. Taking 2 of my mangoes to the pool. Make it all starch. Yes, yes. Sugar's lunch. I got the stewed chicken. Bargadi.
Rabbits, rabbits.
Rabbit, oh my gosh. Morning. Today is a gloomy day, but it's our last day. How can we stay here longer? How can we do this permanently? Today we just came out to explore a bit. We just went to Fort George. And now there's this little area, a little cove, but it's gloomy and kind of rough today, so I don't think it's as nice as it looks in the pictures, well, other pictures, but serious. Off to the most important mission of this trip, Crab and Dumpling. This is a place that we go to in Bonaccord off of Strawberry Local Road, Sylvia's. This is the third time visiting this place. We do like it, but I'm still open to hearing some recommendations. So comment below where you recommend for the best crab and dumpling in Tobago. There was a place I tried in Strawberry itself, one of those sheds to the back. I was really like, that sauce tastes real good, but I haven't tried it recently, so I can't say. But anyway, comment below, let me know your recommendations, best crab and dumpling in Tobago. Some recommendations I've been told: Sylvia's and Miss Trin's in Strawberry. Have y'all heard of those? Could we recommend? I wonder if it's Miss Trin's that was in Strawberry. Anyway, don't matter. Tell me. My mom said. Looking new.
I just booked our flights. Let's go see a show in Mexico, yeah. Laugh and dance all night. We should fly right over the sea. Take my hand to another lake, girl, just you and me. Breakfast here and dinner there, we flow with the breeze. We can do this anywhere, name a place you wanna see, yeah. Few days in Tokyo, weekend in Spain. Out there in Ibiza.
We almost didn't make it to Pigeon Point, but we came, spent a little 2 hours. It was worth it, as per usual. I go on there. end up back at Anchor Beach Bar and Grill. I would say it is a nice spot. You can see it's on the waterfront. It has the bar area. It has the food. The food was pretty good. So I'd say it has a pretty nice vibe. On the first night when we were driving on Chevron Road, I saw this spot that looked like it would be good. And I said I wanted to try it before we leave. It ended up being this place called the Fish and Fowl Barbecue and Grill. It also has a drinks area attached to it called Potions, where they have like little specialized cocktails or in-house cocktails that they make. So I would say it's pretty nice. The ambience, again, because of when I saw how I looked when I saw it the first night, I was like, oh, I want to check it out. So it did have that pretty nice vibe. It has different zones on the outside area where you want to sit and chill. Drinks were good. We did have to wait a little while for the food, and parking could be a bit tricky, but I would say it's a nice little chill spot to check out. I checked on the map and I saw that they're temporarily closed, so I just hope that they're fixing up a few things and they will be reopening. Have you heard about it? Have you checked it out? What are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comments below. How do you water feeling? So we did premium class, but for the check-in booth, she was on the other side. So Bar had to come out of the car to go on her side to check in. Premium for what?
At the rhythm in my chest be the way I cope. Wrote a song for the days that feel soft and broke. Why the healing don't shout, but it still got hope. Let it rise, let it be, let it be what it be. Got a breeze in my chest and the thought.
Morning. Sure that? Premium, yeah. Sure it's on board, so alright. What's up? Alright. Morning. Thanks.
So is premium class worth it? I would say the seats are a bit more comfortable. You do have a bit more room to yourself, but something to take into consideration is that the premium class is located to the front of the boat, and that is where you feel everything. If you have motion sickness or seasickness, something to take into consideration. Heading to Tobago, I always think that that journey is always a bit more rough, passing through the Bocas. However, the ride back to Trinidad is a bit more calm, so you can try it. See if you could tolerate it. Also, coming in with your vehicle, you don't have to come as early and it can filter in whatever time you reach, I think. So yeah, but anyway guys, straight off the boat we headed to brunch at Woodford Cafe, and I haven't been to Woodford Cafe in a while obviously, but I just remember it being in Movie Town and it was pretty good. The brunch, it was pretty nice. The price, not horrible. I would recommend it. However, why is the restaurant empty and the workers still getting on? I don't want you to leave. Like, hello, it's not like if you'll have a rush. Anyway, see you all in the next vlog where we'll be in Europe.